Welcome ERWC. If you are watching this video, you are looking for information on the Into the Wild blogging journal. Let's get into it, okay? I'm going to do this in class. I'm just going to give some supplemental information here or in the event that you are absent. If I don't touch on anything, please come and talk to me, okay? In Into the Wild, Christopher McCandless keeps a diary, okay? That is the only way that this story is told. This is a non-fiction story, okay? Through his diary entries, we learned about his plans, his travels, his motivations, who he met, the whole shebang, okay? This is not a spoiler for me to tell you that this is a story about someone who packs up, he leaves his life as he knows it, and he travels across the country and into the Alaskan wilderness, okay? His diary allowed him to leave a record of his life. It let him express his voice during long periods of isolation. It let Jon Krakauer write a book about him, okay? As we read Into the Wild, you are going to participate in a similar project, okay? The only difference is Into the Wild is nonfiction. You are going to create something fictional, but it will have a modern twist. I bet you can guess what it is. You're going to create a blog, okay? What is a blog? A blog is any sort of writing that is posted online by the author. It is literally translated to a web log, okay? If someone were to just tell you about their day every single day on Facebook, they would technically have a blog. Let's look at some examples here, okay? You can blog personally. You can blog about travel. There could be a technical blog, blogs about blogging, okay? There's all sorts of different ways this can go. Let's look at a couple of travel blogs, okay? Boarding Area, okay, has all these different articles about travel, okay? If we look at a different one, we have the let's not go there. I don't need to look at that, okay? We have the Why Go collection of travel blogs. Plan your trip. We have a guide to all the different blogs, okay? If you guys want to see what these look like, please go ahead and navigate this, okay? A blog can be many different things, but for our purposes, you are going to be keeping an online journal. What will you blog about? Okay, again, yours is going to be fictional. It is going to be about a trip that you take, similar to how he journeyed into Alaska, okay? So these are the questions you need to ask yourself, okay? Where would you go? Why would you go there? What do you need to plan? What are you bringing with you? How are you going to travel, okay? We are going to go over all these in class. I will have you write on them, okay? Once you map out your adventure, you can start blogging it. Again, you are going to imagine that you take a year off after graduation and you are taking a trip. So you have all the time in the world. Where would you go? Why are you going there? How are you going to get there? Okay? Here are the requirements that I have for you. There are going to be 11 blog posts. 3 of them are going to be about your planning. 5 of them is about the travel. The journey is the adventure. You cannot just fly from LAX to Hawaii and say, that was my trip, okay? We're talking buses, cars, bikes, hitchhiking. Have some fun, use your imagination, okay? And then finally, you will have 3 blog posts about the destination itself, okay? Did it meet your expectations? What do you do there? Would you do it again? If you could do it again, what would you do differently? This should be equal parts experience and reflection. So in total, you're going to have 11 blog posts, okay? You're going to create a blog. You're going to title a blog. You're going to design it, all those awesome things. And you're going to post in it 11 times. 3 of planning, 5 of the journey, 3 of the destination. All of the posts, 250 words, except once per topic. So 1 time for planning, 1 time for journey, 1 time for destination. You're going to go in depth. and you're going to write them for 500 word lengths. Okay? Every post needs a title. It also needs to contain an image, a video, or a link that is related to that post. And I'll go over that in just a second. Okay? Where can you host your blog? We are going to go to blogger.com. Okay? I actually am already signed in here. You will see a login page, but just so you know, it'll look something like this. Sign in, create your blog. This is where you will get started, okay? This is a free program that I've selected for you guys, okay? Here is a very rough example of what one of these might look like, okay? So your first post, and this is just a rough mock-up that I have done, as you can see, sample blog here, okay? Create your first post. What's the who, the what, the when, the where, the why? I've included a link to travel.com. Brilliant, I know. Here's a picture about travel. Here is a video about paradise. Okay? I say most importantly, let's make this interesting. Okay? And then from there, you just are going to go make a second post. This is where it will go, yada, yada, yada. Very quickly, I just wanted to show you how easy some of this stuff is to work, okay? If I were to go to edit here for a blog post, if I wanted to include a picture right here, insert image, you can pull up anything from Google Drive, from your computer, from your phone. It's very intuitive, okay? If I wanted to add a link, boom, add or remove link. It's right there. You just copy and paste it on in. And if you want to add a video, you see the video icon. You can just pull it from YouTube. You could even copy and paste a YouTube video in there, okay? Google makes this stuff very easy for you. And we are going to go over all this in class. Okay, when is this due, you ask? Okay, the finished project is due on the 11th. However, I'm going to check these every Monday for progress. 8 a.m. In a week, I need 2 posts done. 2 more posts after that, 2 more after that. By the 4th, you will have 8 posts done. And then on the 11th, the whole shebang is done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to get 11 posts done. 5 weeks also happens to be how long we are going to spend reading the book. Okay? Very quickly, this is just for you. Uh-oh. I lost my rubric. There's my rubric. Okay. 150 points total. Creativity, format, content. Okay, content is king. This is what I'm looking for here. Okay. This is what I have for you so far. We will be adding to this. We will be working on it in class, but I wanted to give you an overview.